I went swimming this morning at Carpinteria Beach. I've done this hundreds of times, and I know about the stingrays. And anyway, went out this morning. It was sunny, water's pretty warm, and but when I was getting in the water, I saw a seal just looking at me and swimming on. And I've never heard of seals hurting anyone, but they always make me a little uncomfortable. But anyway, I did my swim. It's about a half mile, and I come out near the marsh, or the last lifeguard stand going west towards Santa Barbara in Carpinteria. And I was getting out, walking out, and then I thought I turned around to rinse my eyes out a little bit more. I find the salt water is kind of good for my eyes. And then I started walking back in, and I thought I saw another seal splashing around, looked at me, and splashed around and then disappeared. And about that same time, or just a second or two later, I felt a real sharp, felt like a bite on my right foot. And I thought, oh, am I just imagining this? I mean, it felt like something went right to the bone, felt really deep. But I still wasn't sure what the hell was that? Did that seal bite me? What the hell? And I walked out curious to see what the hell my foot looked like. Is it gone? Was it bit off? And I didn't know. And I got out and I saw blood. I did see blood. I said, well, something did happen here. But it was a single puncture wound. And it was just not gushing blood, but just streaming out. And then I continued to walk back towards and it's about a half mile back on the beach. And at times I felt like collapsing. I mean, it's amazing what your head can do. I said, what the hell happened here? And I guess I walked for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. I thought, wonder if that was a stingray, a bat ray. Anyway, I'll just show you what happened here. It doesn't look too bad right now, but that was it right there. A single puncture wound right there. And I managed to keep it together until I changed my clothes, and then I went over to Starbucks, where I know some people that are surfers, and because even though I know about this stingray, I didn't know whether it was like a bee sting. Do they leave something in there? I didn't know any of that. Are you supposed to bleed? And anyway, so now I know there's nothing in there to my knowledge, and everybody said just put it in some hot. One guy said 116 degree water. Well, it had already bled out quite a bit, so I didn't stick it in water, but I did squirt very hot water on it when I was taking my shower. And I think it'll be fine. Of course, I'll be monitoring it. And I know about the bat ray shuffle. I've heard about that. And I never bothered with it because it just seems kind of tedious. And now, from now on, I probably will consider doing that. Or just swimming all the way in until my chest almost touches the sand. Now, I don't know if the bat rays are that close to the shore, but, I'll keep my eyes open because, it was very unpleasant. Compared to a bee sting, it's different. It's deeper, feels deeper. Like I said, I almost felt like it hit the bone, and there is some emotional reaction. One of the ladies said she threw up. You could be nauseous. And in a younger person, everybody's going to react differently. But I did okay. I just managed. I did have to limp. I have to admit, I couldn't put my full weight really on that wound, on that foot. But now, it's been about 2 hours, And you can see there's no swelling. Gee, aren't those beautiful feet? Anyway, thank you.